says you're live. Hey y'all, it's Wolfman Snaps. How y'all doing? We are live. We are live. We are alive. It's alive. Anyways, y'all, we got this little table out for goodies for your light. This is the first time we are alive officially with full moon fireworks in a while. We've done some unofficials, and we've been going live with praying pyro people. And that's been a real joy. I may or may not go live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of playing that by ear right now. I will definitely be going live every Sunday next month with praying pyro people. For those of you who are interested, so far there is nobody in this room. I just pray that my phone works tonight, especially since we're gonna light these goodies up for y'all. We got 1 minute, and we're just waiting for people to show up. Hey, I see Pyro 9. What is on your mind, my friend? Welcome to Full Moon Fireworks. How you doing, boy? Hey, Crossfire Pyro. There he is. Y'all, look at that. We got 2 people in here saying what's up. I appreciate y'all. We're just gonna wait to see if the room fills, the live stream fills up a little more, and then we're gonna light some goodies. Some goodies. Somewhere over there in the dark, there's a wheel we're gonna light. There is a wheel we're gonna light. Pyro 9 says, doing good, just gaming on Fortnite. Fortnite.
Fortnite.
There it is. Yep. That's the game the kids play today, isn't it?
Not these kids.
I appreciate that. I know we don't really play that.
Well, hey.
We like to complicate things with ourselves. We play like Street Fighter 6 and
I do know that Street Fighter did a Fortnite collab.
They did a Fortnite collab.
So I don't know if you caught any of that, but that's sounded pretty cool.
Unfortunately, we didn't have the game at the time, so we really missed out on that apparently.
Yeah.
So that would have been fun. My nephew is really into Fortnite, so but we ain't playing it. So, but we like gamers. I've been gaming since I was a kid, man. I tell you what.
The frog's back.
My grandfather used to program games on his Atari computer, so that was a hoot. That was a hoot. Power 9 says everyone plays nowadays. They bring back old skins in the shop. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, we're hoping we're seeing that because Switch 2 came out, and Fortnite came out on Switch 2, and Street Fighter 6 is now available on the Switch 2. It seems like Capcom is re-releasing old downloadable items from past fighting passes. They call them fighting passes. So when they would collab with somebody once a month, they would have a fighting pass, and you can get special items and rewards, things like that. So we're hoping everything they bring everything back, because we missed some really cool holiday stuff like Santa hats and jack-o'-lantern heads and all that, and that'd be fun running around in the Avatar costume.
Of course, we'd have to change the wolf head.
Oh yeah, we are Wolfman in there. It's one of the reasons why we have full moon fireworks, believe it or not. But that's a tale for another time, y'all.
Yeah, that's classified information.
So we got 4 people in here, 2 likes. What's up, y'all? Welcome. It is Saturday night. It is officially 8:02. I'm just gonna wait a couple of more minutes to see if we fill up any more, and then we're gonna start lighting some stuff.
While we wait, can I show them the frog up there?
My son wants to show y'all a frog. Pyro 9 says, yep, that's how it was with Borderlands. I actually used to play Borderlands. So I'm a PS3. I haven't played that one in a while. So
I like a good shooter.
Yeah, I like shooting games. I didn't get into it in a big way. There were a couple shooting games I did really like. The family got into an old shooting game called Republic Commandos, and that was a ton of fun. We like Star Wars in this house. We like older Star Wars. Some of the new Star Wars stuff's okay, but especially the Mandalorian, we like that, and those cartoons and everything. But the new movies, some of them I think were a big disappointment. But I'll tell you what, man, I like that Han Solo movie was great.
Yep.
It was
Don't miss
great.
out on Han Solo.
We got 4 people in here. If you are with us tonight, say hey so I can acknowledge you. And we're just going to wait a little while longer, maybe like 2 more minutes, and then we're going to get this thing going. Hello, Jay Sorrentino. Welcome to Full Moon Fireworks. Sorrentino, that's a beautiful name, boy. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hopefully I'm saying that right. As an Italian, it sounds Italian, so I hope I'm saying it right. All right, my son wants to show y'all a frog, so I'm gonna give him the device here. She says, "Yeps, yep," and he's gonna show you a frog. We got 3 people in the room now. We lost some people. Come on, folks. We're live. It's Saturday night.
I want to see a frog. On
I'm
Saturday
risking
night.
dengue fever for all this. Y'all need to get with the program. Oh, Pyro 9's back with the Chuck Norris jokes. What did he say?
Uh-oh.
Chuck Norris don't light fireworks for Halloween. He just stares at the pumpkin patch until the carved pumpkins burst into flames. Sure enough. There you go.
Okay. Well, I said frog, but it's actually a toad. He's right. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. That's great. Wait, oh, there he is. Oh wow, there he is. We used to have one that lived over our door, and my mom named him Henry. But that's not Henry. He's way too big. Wow, that's huge. Oh man. I know that's not really a good comparison. It's gotta be at least like 3 inches. So yeah, that's a toad. That's a toad.
Did you get me on film, boy?
I don't think so. Not entirely, at least.
Pyro 9 says, sorry, I had to get one in. It's a were frog. All right, y'all. We're going to start things up. We got 5 people in the house. Pyro 9's making dad jokes. We appreciate that.
We can go all night with Chuck Norris jokes.
This is what we're going to light tonight. Saturn ring eruption from Phantom Fireworks. Sunflower swirls. I got these at Sky King. This is a product called Ninja Turtle discs.
Which is definitely not trademarked.
From Sun Fireworks. Yeah, y'all, hit that like button. Then I got something called Dizzy Mouse from Sky King. And we got this little rope of ground blooms. And like I said earlier, in the dark, there's a wheel over there. We're going to go light that first.
Okay.
You got the other recording device there, son?
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
Okay.
Sorry for my cheesy video from Friday, for Fountain Friday. Distant cousin named Count Crossett has taken over my channel. And it might be that way. We're going to be going back and forth for the next month of October. So expect more of that hilarity. Here we go. This is a 2-color spinning wheel. No name fireworks. It's funny, it looks so white on the camera, but that's green.
Yeah.
Very green.
Make it to a minute. I think you're on to.
Oh, it finally changed color to orange.
Wow. And minute and 20 seconds.
That was that.
Minute and 20 seconds.
That was that.
That's impressive.
Now I got this leftover nail and a piece of plastic. I got one from, that might have been last New Year's.
Yeah.
Call him the zombie wheel. The wheel of decay. Love that spinner. Thank you, Pyro 9. Jay Sorrentino says, wow, this is long. Nice. That did last a good while.
Yeah, I calculated about a minute and 14 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got 6 people in the room. Hit that like button, y'all. Say hey. Hang with us for a bit. I think the next thing we're going to light is Dizzy Mouse from Sky King Fireworks. I'm curious to know what it does. We're going to light one, and then we're going to light 3 at once.
Okay.
Oh, let's head down there. You want me to grab these 2?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Jay Saban saying, how you doing, sir? It's always a good time when you show up. We're about to light something called Dizzy Mouse. Here we go. Go ahead, son. But it ain't loud. Ooh. Well, that was Dizzy Mouse, y'all. I don't know if it was supposed to do that, but it did that. We got 3 more to see what it does.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to. Oh, fuse popped. I kind of don't think there's anything inside the mouse, honestly. Just fuse connected to the.
Sorry about the dud, folks. Okay. Let's see what this does.
Ready?
Go for it. There we go. Wow. Well, I would say those were duds. they worked a little bit.
Worked a little bit. A little bit.
That's what you get for overpaying for cheap novelties, man. Let's see what else we can grab over here. Whew. Well, that was Dizzy Mouse. I'm not quite sure I'm going to get that again. Survey says, I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. We're going to do a couple of these. Let's try that, like right over here.
Okay. Just one start?
Let's try one, and then we will do 2 or 3. We like multiples.
Which of these will really spin?
I hope so.
Got a feeling.
All right, guys. Here we go. Did not expect that. I think my phone's on fire. That was awesome.
Maybe we should do them down there. Or stand over there.
I think we're going to stand back for the next one. Would you guys like to see another one? Let me know in the comments.
Let's go, Pyro.
Oh, biggest little Pyro. How you doing?
Wow.
Wow. Okay, we all didn't see that coming. We
Great.
all didn't see that
Best
coming.
part of it, I got that. I was just thinking in my head, you know, sometimes you're playing Russian roulette with these novelties, and it's funny because there's a novelty called Russian roulette.
Oh, I love those, boy.
But you know, you never really know what you're gonna get until you light them, and there's not a lot of videos on novelties out there. So, you want me to twist like 2 or 3 of them together?
Yeah, I do too.
Don't want to get too dangerous.
I just don't want to bother the neighbors. I notice my favorite neighbor next door is out, but I still don't want to bother him. He's pretty cool. He's definitely cool with our fireworks. So we're gonna do 2, y'all. We're gonna do 2.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Safe distance this time.
Hopefully my car won't blow up. Look at that spin.
Wow, those really popped.
They're loud. They're like spinning cracker balls. I like those.
Yeah,
Those are worth it.
those are definitely worth it. Heart.
What do we got? Biggest little pyro says, doing well, brother. Just did a bit of picking up today. Let us know what you got. Tell us about what you got, biggest little pyro. Let's see. All right, son. What's next?
So we can do the Ninja Turtles.
Let's see what this thing does.
Okay.
We got a red one and a yellow one. He's going for the red.
Okay, just one at a time, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Jay Sorrentino says, those were cool. Thank you, Jay Sorrentino. Boy, I love that name. All right. Hopefully this one doesn't crackle-lackle.
Yeah, we're doing it here.
Try not to do it on the crack, son.
Okay, all right, you ready?
Yes, sir. We're going to stand back for this, folks. Whoa. And it's still going. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh,
It shot at 2 more spinners. Okay.
So apparently that thing shoots out ground blooms because they spun underneath my car and spun over in front of it too. So that was cool. I might have to get more of those. Wow, that was something. Maybe next time we'll do it out here a little more.
A little further.
Okay, we're gonna learn the next one. The cool thing about that, you probably couldn't see it on the camera there, but it did have a red glare.
I don't know if they can see it.
Definitely had a red glare.
Lighting. I can. See right there.
Oh yeah, little spinners.
Little tiny spinners.
They're like camellia flowers. Crossfire says definitely worth a pickup. Yep. Biggest little Pyro said he got some Happy Family and Bad Donkey product. 3 neon artillery ball, Sixers, Insane Compound, and a few Trump themed cakes. Happy Family's got a lot of Trump themed cakes. I'd like to get my hands on. Because, you know, a lot of the red, white, and blue right now is Trump themed. So, anyway. Hello, everyone. Light of the world. You've missed so much stuff. We've lit so much stuff. We're going to light something right now. What is this called, son? Pastor Brett is in the house.
Spinning flowers, I think.
Spinning flowers. All right, let's go. Here we go, y'all. Whoa, I love it. I love the pop, y'all. Oh, those. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the other spinner didn't do so well. That pop was great.
That was cool.
Yeah, those are neat. We're gonna have to pick some of those up again.
Those are really neat.
Yeah, and I like those eruption ones too.
Yeah, the Saturn eruption and spinning fires was one of the best.
A lot of the world says, "What was that?" Let me show you, buddy. Pass the B. Let me show you what it is. They're called sunflower swirls.
Sunflower.
But let me tell you, if I could send fireworks in the mail from, I would. Scott King Fireworks. Send you some. My brother, I think you'd appreciate them. We liked them. They didn't really go was planned, but
They're really just.
I'm hating. I really don't like plastic fireworks. There's one firework I do like in particular, and it's called Hover Hopper. Unfortunately, it's plastic, but I like it. I like what it does, and I like the sunflower, and it's plastic too. But man, when I was a kid, up until not that long ago, really everything was paper. So I don't know if this is a mass production thing or what. I don't know what China's thinking, but money, mass production, all that. Who knows? But I'm missing the paper. I'm missing the paper. I'm missing all that stuff y'all get at that wonderful store I live so far away from called Shelton's. Well, there's what the Dizzy Mouse looks like. We might as well light these last three.
There's only 3 left.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
technically there's 4, but
Oh, it disconnected.
Yeah. So you know what, folks? We're gonna light these last. Well, 2 of them disconnected. Dang nabbit. We're gonna
Probably
light
more,
these
I think.
last 2, and maybe these last fuses, and see what that does. Take that risk, and let's finish up this box of Dizzy Mouse, and then we're gonna do these Ninja Turtle discs from Sun Fireworks. Pastor B, how you doing, sir? How's your week going? It is a weekend, my friend. We just out here chilling in the pumpkin patch. If any of y'all interested, it depends on how Sunday works out. It's kind of tricky sometimes. We may go live tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Pyro praying people. For praying Pyro people, excuse me. I get my own event mixed up. Pyro praying, or praying Pyro people. Good Lord. Help me. So we might go live with that tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'm definitely going to do that probably every Sunday in October unless something comes up. I feel like it's a good month to go live because I don't know what November and December will be like for me. It's the holiday season. I get real busy. I got 4 kids and a wife, and there's there's like half my families are having birthdays within the next few months, so it's going to be tricky to do everything. So plus trying to stay up to date with the channel. So October is going to be, I would say, if you don't mind me chatting a bit before we get to the next thing, October is going to be a little bit busy of a month than it has been for the channel. The past few months have taken a little bit of a break after the 4th of July. Not too much of a break, but a little bit of one. And, we're going to keep a lot of people enjoy Halloween. We try to have fun with it around here. We don't really go crazy, gory, or anything like that. We like pumpkin patches, and I'm an old fan of classic monster movies, hence Wolfman snapped. But so something we like to do is hand out candy and tracts. So That's what we've been doing on Halloween anyway. And we do something with the kids early in the day, and the weekend before we have like a fall party. Anyway, I don't mean to give you all my information there, but we have fun from October through New Year's. It's some of my favorite times of the year because we're just celebrating birthdays, and I'm a big fan of Thanksgiving. I'm a cook, so I don't skimp on that day. I do everything I can to make a delicious meal. So, and I grew up eating Italian Thanksgiving. We don't really do that here. We do more like a Southern Thanksgiving. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to have a Thanksgiving Day special. I'm also looking forward to putting that together for y'all. And then it's Christmas. We celebrate the birth of Jesus. So I'm just stoked. So I'm praying real hard that I'm blessed with some extra funds so I can make everything nice this year as far as birthdays and other needs for the house and the New Year's fireworks stash. So if any of y'all are praying people, I could use more work right now to make that come into fruition. So anyway, that's my story. I hope that wasn't too much of a mouthful. So biggest little Pyro says, how has the turnout been for praying Pyro people? Let me tell you something, sir. It's been very intimate. The first time we had a little bit of a crowd, and then the other times we've done it, it's been 2 to 3 to 4 people. But I will say this, and I ain't tooting my own horn here. I just believe in the power of prayer. People are coming on. They're talking about their needs. We're putting the prayer in action, and they're getting results. That's all. That's all I can say about it. So the turnout might not be massive. It ain't like this. Well, although tonight I would say it's not very big of a turnout, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. But I will say that the good Lord's doing works, you know. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. So people are having their prayers answered, and I mean, what more can you ask for? So, as a matter of fact, last time we did it, there were only 2 people in there, and we had a good time talking. I wish it was a Skype meeting. So, although I'm a little shy, I don't like showing my face or anything, but it was really worth doing it. I wasn't gonna do it the last time I did it, but I felt the need to do it, and I did. And people had some prayers they needed to get out there, and we did. We prayed for them, and my family listens, and in their prayer journals and in their prayer time, they pray for y'all. They pray for y'all. So I don't want to get preachy. I'm not very good at that. I'm just, I have not spent a life as a Christ follower. And that's what I call it, Christ follower. Because that's what it says in the Bible. Follow me. And who said that? Christ Jesus. So I'm a Christ follower. And I would say that, I didn't turn to Jesus until much later in my life. And I wasn't fished by man. I had an experience. And I felt like I had to make a choice. And I made a choice. And I tell you, I'm a miracle. I feel like a miracle. Because I was living a dark life, my friends. It was not a good one. And if anything is true in the Bible, boy, the Lord saved a little wretch like me, man. Let me tell you. Anyway, I'm not gonna, again, I don't want to get preachy. So I don't want to offend anybody or actually, I'm not really worried about that. I want everybody to have a good time. And let me tell you something. Meeting on Sundays like that with praying Pyro people, it's for everybody. It's this fellowship and talk about what's going on in life outside of fireworks. How bad can that be? Sometimes people need encouragement and prayer. So that's why we're doing it. All right. Anyways. Oh, Light of the world. I'm so sorry, sir. Pastor B, I am so sorry. He says, I'm good. Just sat down for the day. Had to do work. Oh, man. Work, work, work. Keeps idle hands busy. Biggest little Pyro says, you will receive all that you need, for the Lord does not lead his people onto barren lands, but onto fruitful pastures. Hey, look at you. Look at you. That's right. You are right. And thank you for those words. Because let me tell y'all, sometimes I need encouragement too. I really do. So I guess sometimes my worry is that Pyros ain't going to want to come around here because of what I do sometimes on Sunday. But that's not going to stop me. You know, I'm here to love everybody. So, and I think prayer works. I think it's one of the greatest examples of love. You can pray for an enemy, and watch their life change. You know, God is just good. God is just good. Crossfire Pyro sends up those praying hands. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, y'all. I am preaching too much. That's Pastor B's job, man. That ain't my job. And end their miserable existence upon my property. Because, boy, I think they were a disappointment. And we just going to light them up for y'all and get that over with. But I'll tell you what, so far we have lit a 2-color wheel. Pastor B, you missed that. If you're still with us, that was great. We lit the Saturn ring eruptions. And we lit the sunflower swirls. Those are my favorites so far. I'm going to have to get more of those. And now we're going to finish these dizzy mouses off. All right, son. What's it going to be?
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir. Oh, one spun. One thing's for certain. They give off a lot of smoke.
Yep.
We had one spin. Well, what are you going to do, man? That's the way that cookie crumbled. More like that's the way that cheese crumbled.
Right.
Oh, we won't be.
They had to cut the cheese one last time. Leo the Fox to the past gas one last time.
Let me tell y'all, I'm almost 50 years old. And I still kill over in laughter when I hear a fart joke. I love immaturity in certain ways, you know. In certain ways, like fart jokes. Man, what is that squeaky sound?
It's like a door. Could be an actual mouse.
That is a whole lot of squeaking. There it is right there.
All right.
Is that a bat?
It seems like it's too long to be a bat.
Is that Count Crosset?
He's angry we didn't invite him.
My angry distant cousin? That boy, that man needs Jesus. All right.
Gonna do Ninja Turtle?
We're going to do the Ninja Turtle wheel.
Can I put out a survey real quick?
My son wants to put out a survey real quick. Here, you take that.
So we're going like Ninja Turtle, spinning Ninja Turtle wheels or something like that. I just want to know, what is everybody's favorite Ninja Turtle? Or, since I know Casey Jones is such a popular person, what is your favorite Ninja Turtle character? Because I am definitely in the case. If I had to pick a turtle, I'd probably say Mikey. Which
Crossfire Pyro says, Toys R Us, kids for life. Heck yeah, boy. I miss Toys R Us.
Yeah, Toys R Us was great.
All right, we're going to get this lock ready and loaded.
It's funny. On the outside, it's a Ninja Turtle. On the inside, it looks like Shredder almost.
Shredder?
Or maybe like a
It's like
Japanese robot.
It looks like it kind of looks like Ultraman or...
Ultraman meets Voltron.
So they're just taking all of the 80s cartoons and putting them into one.
There you go.
Firework. And it's cool. I think somewhere on here. Oh yeah, right on the side here. Look, they have Raphael, Leonardo, Mikey, and Donatello. Mikey can't be Michelangelo, or that would be trademark infringement, But
What are your favorite effects, each of you? Biggest little Pyro says, and he also said his favorite turtle is Donatello. I love Donatello myself.
I like Donatello.
Donatello, and of course, when I was younger, I was a skater kid, and I like Michelangelo. Here we go. Oh. Well, now.
Get away from the grass.
Well, now.
I forgot how nice those things are.
Those things are real nice. I'm going to have to get more of those. Do like a whole string of them. I thought they were done. They kept going.
Yeah, phase 2 kicked in.
It's a shame you all don't see those the color flares that they sent off. I really like the color flare that some of these have been sent off these really nice colors, and like when we did the 2-color wheel, that thing sent off green and then it went into orange, and it was super nice. But unfortunately, I don't know, camera just didn't work out with it. So Crossfire Pyro says, still a skater at 50. Heck yeah. There are times when I want to get back into it, but when I went away to college, a lot of things in my life stopped. And I just never picked it back up. All right, we're going to light the last one.
Party time, dude.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Here we go.
Cowabunga.
He's the biggest little Pyro said that made my knees hurt. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Those things are cool, man.
Those things are cool.
They're worth it. I think, how much was that? Let me go check.
I'm saying $12.
I bet $17.99. Sounds like a good price.
Is the price right? $17.99.
$17.99, all you can dine.
Right.
So at that price for Ninja Turtle discs by Sun's Fireworks, $17.99, you get 4 of them, because basically it's a buy one get one free item. So you let me know if you think that's a good price. To me, fireworks in my state are way too dang expensive. So that's that. All right, we're going to take a little break. And I think we're going to do this whip of grand blooms and then call it a night. I'm going to go spend some time with my wife. I wish there was ice cream.
Yep.
Oh, it's G. What I missed? You missed a lot. We've been on here for 40 minutes. Sir, we've done a bunch of novelties. We did a 2-color wheel. We did something called Dizzy Mouse. We did Saturn's Eruption, Sunflower Swirls, and Ninja Turtle discs. We just got done with that, and that thing was sick. So sorry you missed out, man. We almost done, but I'm glad you showed up, brother. Uh, we did a little bit of yakking, so I'm gonna sit for a minute and do a little bit more yakking, get rehydrated here. You can all talk amongst yourselves. But what I would like to know, we got 5 people in the room. If y'all are in here, say hey. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Say hey if you haven't already. Let us know. I like to reach out and give everybody a shout out. I like to get all the pyros talking. But I like to know if y'all like novelties. Because, it's been growing up, I didn't care what fireworks I had, just as long as I had fireworks. But it wasn't until I was an adult, probably in my late 20s, when I found out that fireworking uh, isn't necessarily an equal opportunity thing for people. So there were plenty of people out there, boy, when I'd bring up novelties and fountains, they cursed me out or call me a this or that because I like little items. And I was just like, are you kidding me right now? We're talking about fireworks. And you're making it sound like I called your mama a cow. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? So I like all things pyrotechnics. That's why I say y'all need to be a light in the dark so we can enjoy this hobby together. Be encouraging, But I like all things fireworks. And I tell you what, to this day, I still love novelties. My kids love those things, I still love snaps and sparklers. There's all these jokes about snaps and sparklers. Well, you know what? I buy those things by the case because we go through those like peanut M&Ms, y'all. Like my kids love that stuff. And I love it too. I love that I can do it with my kids. So I'm not a fan of pyros that just hate on everything that doesn't have a salute in it or doesn't cost $299.99 per cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Life's too short. Life is too short. It is a short fuse, y'all. Anyway, there I go. I'm preaching again. G says, what's up, Pyro? Mahalo. Hey, G. Mahalo. Mahalo, my friend. And I know, different time zone. I'm sorry, brother. I got you. I know. We appreciate you showing up. Biggest Little Pyro says, does it burn? I'm in. I agree. Come on, y'all. I agree. Does it burn? I am in. I am all in, says Crossfire Pyro. Anything and everything. Amen. Yes, sir. There's that big old truck again. They were slowing down when we were doing fireworks earlier. They wanted to catch the show. I'll tell you a novelty I love to this day. Ground blooms. Now I prefer my ground blooms to go boom to nowadays, but I still love them. I love when they really work and jump all over the place. I love the sound they make and the colors that they change into, and I love those things. And a more modern day novelty, you know what I really like? I like something called there's a couple of names for it. There's jungle jets, there's nuclear orbiter, and there's fantasy. And them helicopters they put a bunch of helicopter board little light a single fuse, and a bunch of them look just go up at once. And to me, a bunch they can kind of look like squid almost, or octopus. They're really neat. Those flying helicopters are really neat, and they've been around a while. Just the idea of them on a board like that, letting them all go at once, that's kind of new for me. I haven't seen that in a while. I used to get aircraft carrier a bunch of stuff up all at once, and I really enjoyed that. But I would say today that's kind of my modern favorite. I really like the winter version, which is fantasy. So G says novelties me can play with for hours. and irritating my neighbor Karen. Amen, sir. Amen. This last thing I'm going to light might irritate my neighbors. Crossfire Pyro says, love them zips and all aerial. I love aerial spinners. Yep. Zips are great. I really like that they are. Yep. We're going to put, in my Christmas special this year, we're going to have a special cake in there. When we do something special with it, we lit because we bought the cake and we was a zipper related Hummers, go getters, whatever y'all want. I came up with a concept for a video for the cake that relates to Christmas. We meant to light one and then do. There were some communication issues that night, so we lit 3 separate cakes. So, well, but you're getting 3 separate demos of the same cake, and I hope you enjoy it when it comes out, because the video for it I hope will make y'all laugh and it'll be Christmassy. So, Biggest Little Pyro says, doing an aerial spinner segment in a show. 10 or so said at once. I love it. I love that. I love that. I was telling my kids tonight, I want to get a case of either Jungle Jets or Fantasy, and just let them all go. Just let them all go, man. I just love them. I love them, love them, love them. You know, I really like too. I like aerial smoke stuff, like smoke helicopters, and I'm loving these smoke cakes that they're coming out, and then I'm really appreciating that they're putting them at nighttime cakes. Something I'm really excited about. Like, I hope I can get my hands on this year sometime, or I should say in 2026, because this year's almost over. Or fountains that integrate smoke effects inside the performance. That stuff looks just far out to me, man. When I saw some of these companies putting out their new products, and some of the products involved like 500-gram fountains that let out strobe effects and also shot out smoke, I just thought it was a really cool thing. And I know people have been doing that, like TNT's got a few pieces that do that, but I just think that stuff's neat. Like y'all saying, if it burns, I'm in. So, we got 3 people in here. We are at 48 minutes. I'm going to take a sip of water, do this last thing. I hope that Jesus, I don't upset any neighbors, but it'll be the last thing of the night. So, I don't know who's still with us, but we didn't have a big crowd tonight, but I tell you what, I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that shows up. I'm not a very big channel. I don't really expect to be a Cody B or, even a barbecue rando or a Mid-South Boomers. I just love what I do, and I love sharing it with my family, and it took me a long time to get the gumption to put it out there, to share it with everybody. So I just like that somebody out there enjoys it. So I know I get sappy a lot, but I just want y'all to know we appreciate y'all. Special snaps here. So thanks, Crossfire. G said, just be you, original, bruh. Thank you, my friend. Mahalo. Mahalo all day, mahalo all night. I'll tell you what, G, if I ever get to Hawaii, I'm going to come harass you. We're going to scare them chickens. We're going to scare them chickens, boy. I wonder if I can sneak some fireworks on a plane. You know what I'm saying? You make me some of that poke and that Moco Loco, boy. Had a really good one of my best friends in college. She was from Hawaii. And one thing her and I had in common was food. We like to eat. So I would make all this Italian food and she would make all this Hawaiian food and everybody would just come together and eat. And man, one of my favorite things she made was short ribs and poke, and anyway, blah blah blah. Right? G said he. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna light this sucker. Okay, let's pray that we don't upset any neighbors. Look at the pumpkin patch. Again, this one over here, he looks like he's up to no good. Oh, excuse me. All right, here we go. It's still squeaking out here. Yeah. Let's do this, son.
Grand Bloom whip.
Well, now. That was louder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, people are yelling. Oh, I think those are my kids. Oh, yeah, they're by the window. Hi, baby. Well, y'all, that's it for the novelties. Hopefully, I didn't scare past the bee away. Maybe I should start doing these things later. I don't know. As the time change comes over here, I was going to start doing them earlier, but because it'll get darker earlier. But maybe I need to put that in a post sometime, do a little survey. What time would you like to meet up with Wolfman Snaps for Full Moon Fireworks Live? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yep. Toss all that stuff out. Well, that was fun, y'all. I thank you again for showing up. I'm not sure when we'll go live again. This is it for September. We might go live for Pyro Praying People tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't put out an announcement for that, but we definitely thinking about doing it. I will probably go live with that all next month. We will try to go live with full moon fireworks and light some more stuff up twice in the month of October. And then we'll see about November and December. So not much of a schedule, but that's the way it is. Crossfire Pyro said, have a good night, everybody. G said, peace out. And I guess that's it. Let me go through here and give all the shout outs I can. Pyro9, thanks for showing up, my friend. I don't know if you're still watching, but thank you. Jay Sorrentino, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. Crossfire Pyro, as always, it is a pleasure. We had Jay Safe and Sane with us. Love that man and his channel. Check him out. Don't know if he's still here. We had the biggest little pyro. Let go. We had Light of the World. Pastor B was with us tonight. And the ever elusive Hawaiian Stallion, Mr. G, was with us as well. So, do your best not to let your mind block your blessings, my brother. Thank you so much. I think I needed to hear that. Do your best not to let your mind block your blessings. I will do my best with that. Thank you for blessing me with those wise words. I need like I said earlier, I need the encouragement too, you know? So I really appreciate that. because my mind does get in the way. So anyway, okay, y'all. I was gonna stick on here. I was gonna stick around for an hour. We only got 5 minutes with that, but I really don't know who's left with us. So I guess I'm gonna say good evening, and that I appreciate y'all once again, and we hope to see you in the next live. Take care, everybody, and remember, be a light in the dark. See you, Pyros.